the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Good morning! Santa Barbara Tea Sports listeners, I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Tea. We welcome you all to join us
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. This is a whole hour of Santa Barbara teen athletes and all those people, all those businesses, and all those nonprofits that support those teen athletes. And we are loaded. Laura's in the house. Laura.
Hello, Erica.
How are you? How's DP today?
DP is fantastic.
It's kind of cool you don't have a sixth period, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean,
who's the best house mom that picks you up every single day?
Well, 5 days a week.
I know.
It's Erica.
Yeah, isn't that cool? And I thank you for not having a sixth period.
Oh, I'm so happy about it, too.
It's so funny. It's like white knuckle time, you know? When I get in that circle, I mean, you know, get out of my way. I mean, 3 o'clock, it's a war.
At 3 o'clock, it's a war. Yeah, it is. It is. It's
I mean,
like
there's
killing
like kids are like...
and then there's like those moms that just stop in the middle of the road.
Remember
like
that?
The last day?
I'm like, hello. I'm trying to be really nice. I go, Lord, can you please, gently knock on her window and say, texting in the circle is clearly not allowed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You cannot text in the circle.
Yeah. And
we got to be going around the circle.
Yeah. She was literally just standing there, and I gave her like a bad look for like 2 minutes straight. She just flipped her hair.
Nice.
I was like, okay.
You know what we got to do?
I would flip my hair too if I had any.
You know what we do? You know what we do, because we've got so many people here today, but I love when you say, because your mom had a stealth visit. I don't mind saying, because she left weeks ago, but your mom and brother liked Santa Barbara, and that was really amazing. How'd you like that surprise?
Oh my God, I wish
you're a wimp.
Yeah, I did.
You're a wimp.
Yeah,
face it, you cried.
Yeah, but actually,
you're a wimp though. Say it.
Did. Okay, I did. But I have to say, I went from not girly at all to really girly, because my first exclamation was WTF.
Right, I know.
And then I just started crying. I know. Crazy.
I know, you didn't stop. I mean, and my Whole Food pizza was getting cold.
There was Dominique going like, oh, that's so sweet. And then Erica, oh, keep it together.
I mean, really? She only came from Italy. You know what I mean? She's only been up for 2 days. Didn't have the best experience, but that's okay. So now that she's gone, and I think she's listening to the show file, you want to say hello to her in all different languages, because I like that.
Also, hallo Mama, ich weiß, dass du heute sicher dieses ganze Zeug hören wirst und vielleicht sogar etwas verstehen wirst. Und ich hoffe, dass es dem Max auch gefällt. Aujourd'hui, nous avons des amis français dans la chambre. Est-ce que vous voulez dire quelque chose?
En français?
Oui, salut.
Bonjour à tout le monde.
Ok. Tenemos también amigos españoles, creo. Okay. Ellos van a hablar en español, espero. Y I'm forgetting a language.
I know.
English.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
I know. You knocked them all
out. I was like, okay, so, I mean, hello to everybody as usual, and I hope you will like this episode of Teen Sports Radio.
Woo! I love her! All right, enough with you. All right, we got Brian Falk in your house. Put your hands together. I love my bride.
Hello, good morning, Erica.
I told you this. I mean, I could have cried. I haven't, been seeing you for the last couple of months, and I've had this ongoing, I don't want to even say, this agonizing pain. So finally, I mean, Dr. Scott's been awesome, and I just said, look, I'm just going to incorporate you in my care. One treatment, I don't know, I was laying there for like an hour, boom, sprung up like a little spring chicken. I mean, could have ran around the block. I love Brian.
Well, thank you.
Come on, why am I the only one clapping when I say I love Brian?
Well, it's always a pleasure to work with you. You respond quite quickly when you do come in. I know it's a little stretch down to Carpinteria, especially with the traffic these days, but it's good medicine and it works. And I do my best.
Do you want to announce that you're going to be coming one day a week, but we haven't finalized it?
It's a possibility. I started my clinic in Santa Barbara, and I might be coming back to Santa Barbara one day a week. We'll see how that works. So nice. I like serving in the area, whether that's Goleta, Ventura, Carpinteria. This whole part of the state is my home, and I love being able to serve the community here. So
nice. We love you, Brian.
That's my thing.
Yeah, maybe we can get the governor to put a rapid rail system in between Ventura and
Wouldn't
Goleta.
that be nice? Yeah.
Brian, we love you.
I think they call
Thank
that the
you.
train.
I feel the love. It's nice to be part of the circle.
He's doing a lot of stuff at Fairview Gardens.
Good stuff.
Teaching.
Yeah.
He's just working on his PhD. It just goes on. He's a
Another
humble guy.
PhD.
I know, not one of those guys again. Forget about that. But no, I have a lot of interest, and teaching is one of the ways ways to get knowledge out there to the masses, and YouTube is another great way. So I'm doing some videos too, so look out for those. But no, it's just great to connect with everybody here, and that's always the best part.
Nice.
So.
We love you, Brian. Woo! Put your hands. Yeah. All right, Dominique Hackett.
Good morning, Erica.
Oh, you're going to say something like profound. What are you going to say?
What's the most important vitamin for our athletes, our team athletes?
I don't know.
L. L for love.
Aww, that's adorable.
The best self-love you can give yourself is drinking water, getting sleep, and eating good food.
Nice. Well, we got a bunch of bikers in the house from Santa Barbara Bike. Awesome. They've got their our logos on their website that they just launched, and they're in our rotation. So anybody who haven't checked out our site, just go to Teen Sports Radio and then click on Santa Barbara Bike, and it's a beautiful site. It's
awesome.
Nice. All right, so Dr. D.
Yeah, what?
I'm going to take a little break.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Look at you.
2 days. Yes, I'm scared. 2 days after Valentine's
I know.
Day.
Why are you jumping?
I know. It's just.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You're scaring me.
Not enough caffeine.
All right, let's take a break.
Yes.
All right, we got a lot of show today. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Tea. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday.
9 a.m. This is a whole hour, and I need Laura to tell me in that hour, where else can you find us?
You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and SantaBarbaraTeenSportsRadio.com.
Nice.
All right.
And check out our new site, Robert Burrows. We cannot say enough. Thank you. It's awesome. We love you. All right, let's get up to our first guests. We have, I'm going to say this wrong because I've been trying to say it and I mess it up.
Kristen Bourgeois.
Oh, thank you. I love it. You just ripped the mic out of my face. I love that.
I didn't want you to mess up.
I know. Christine, thank you for being here today.
Sure. Bonjour, everybody.
Nice.
I want to introduce our group from the high school called SBC, and our president and mentor, Sergio Garcia, is going to start in Espanol.
Nice.
Buenas tardes a todos. Más quiero saludarles a todos. Quiero dar una bienvenida a todos. Estoy aquí con Laura, Cade, Frank, Martín y Artis. Aquí somos un grupo de estudiantes ciclistas que tenemos un club en la escuela en Santa Barbara High School.
¿Cuántas veces por semana os encontráis?
Una vez por semana, jueves de 3 a 4:30.
Okay, so once a week they meet on Thursdays from 3 to 4, you said?
3 to 4:30.
Okay, 4:30.
Okay, because that's as far as I can go. We need to go now to English, okay? Because Dr. D and I are looking at each other. Okay, we can go down this road. We have one person that could interpret for us, so that's okay. All right, so Laura, thank you so much. How long have you been the president?
Well, I was doing an internship last year for president. Last year's president was running it. His name was Edwin Nunez, and he was teaching me how to do it. But this year, I'm the first lady to actually run it. So it's our 6th year. So it's our 6th year running it. We've been running it, for 5 years straight. With shout out to Mike, the verger. He's a great guy. He's been with us for all 5 years. He had to move though, but we'll definitely miss him.
That sounds wonderful. So tell me, where in town do you bike?
Right now, I bike at the beach, occasionally, sometimes to school and home. Just regularly and recreational.
So wait, which grade were you in when you joined this club?
I was a sophomore. I was pretty intimidated because I was the only girl there. But then I was like, why not? So I kept going at it and stayed in there and showed that girls can do this too.
Is there more girls now?
Yeah, we had one girl in there. So yeah,
we had.
She didn't survive. We had. She had to go to a different program, but yeah, we're trying to get more girls into this program.
How many people are you when you're all together?
All together, we're a total of 12 or 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a good group. Feel like family. It's not so hard to take care of these boys.
Yeah, you need woman power in a group, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So are you a fundraising group, or what kind of group are you? I mean, do you just say, okay, let's just go down to Ventura today? I mean, I don't know.
Well, we're a non-profit group. It's a collaboration with the Don's Neck Cafe, which operates with Santa Barbara High School, and a collaboration with BC Centro, which is a DIY shop, do it yourself. And so we do that the same in the high school, where we teach kids how to fix bikes, and not only that, we teach them about health benefits they can acquire from riding a bike and how to keep the environment healthy.
So when you have a repair that you have to do, what's one of the first things you need to think about?
Well, a repair, we check the bike, the tires, or we blow up the tires, see if there's any holes in it, or the brakes, the gear shifts.
So is maintenance an important thing to keeping your bike running well?
Yeah, maintenance.
Absolutely. Yes. If someone comes in with the bike, we'll do a full inspection of the bike, make sure everything's working well. The first thing we look at is the frame, make sure it's not compromised. Make sure all the parts are working how they should be. Whether it be air, shifting, the gears, cables, brakes, everything.
There's a lot to it then, huh?
There is a lot to it, yeah. People think it's a bike, it's simple, but in reality, it's complex.
Nice. Keeps the mind working good, too. Then you just practice your thinking skills.
Do you have to have a bike it sounds silly, but do you raise money for bikes so people who don't have a bike, can get a bike? How does that work?
Yeah, so the program at our school is actually, we encourage students who don't have bikes to join the program, put in a few community service hours and earn a bike. After you put in 12 hours, you get the chance to build your own bike with guidance, of course.
So wait, you get pieces of the bikes? I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
So
like once you build
after 3 hours, you get a tire.
12 hours.
No, you get 4 hours. You get the seat. It's a build a bike, right?
After 12, after 12,
build your own bike.
After 12 hours of community service hours, putting in 12 hours with the club, you get the chance to build your own bike. Yeah.
So literally build it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Put it together. Assemble it.
I used to bicycle everywhere in Phoenix, and I used to build them and repair them and what have you. And I know that one of the biggest elements I noticed when I was cycling around, one of the biggest problems that I noticed wasn't the tires. It was the fact that they didn't have proper lubricant in the hubs of the tires, of the rims, nor did they have proper lubricant of the chain. I always heard this squeaking sound of the chain.
That's something that's very common. A lot of people come in, something's wrong with my bike. Well, your chain is really dry. That's the first thing you should look at. Always, a greased chain is a happy chain.
Aww.
Yeah, it really is.
It's also a quiet chain.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta put that on your T-shirt. That's your little logo. Serious. I like it.
What about the different types of drives? You have, obviously the single speed with the coaster brakes.
Yeah.
Which is probably, it seems like it's the simplest one to work on.
Yeah,
I've
single
worked on them many
speeds.
times.
Yeah, single speeds.
But then you have the multi-speeds, the 3 speeds, 5 speeds, 10s. 21. I don't know if they go up any higher today.
They go up. I've seen a triple in the front, 11 in the back, so it makes it 33.
Wow.
But there's all sorts.
That's huge. I mean, even though the rear wheel is freewheeling in a manner of speaking, I mean it's being pulled forward by those sprockets. That's still.
Yeah, there's.
What are you, Dr. Bike? Are you joking?
I told you
you're a biker boy.
That's right. I actually have a bicycle in the closet out here.
Nice. I've parked mine out in the back as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my biggest problem is keeping the tires inflated when it sits for long periods of time.
Yes.
That's the hardest thing. What about, for example, braking? Both coaster brake as well as calipers and so forth, and keeping those pads.
Yeah. So something really common is squeaky brake. Someone comes in with a squeaky brake. Ooh. It could be all sorts of things. Whether it be a worn down pad, a dirty rim, or the pads aren't aligned with the rim. Yeah. There's also disc brakes. So you're messing with rim brakes, traditional rim brakes, disc brakes, and there's pads for both. It's kind of complicated, but
for some of these squeaky brakes, I say hit the wall. It's quieter.
Oh, it's so funny. All right, why don't you? We got a bunch of kids at the house that are part of your nonprofit. So Sergio, why don't you introduce them? How about introducing them, and then I want to get everybody on the mic here. We have a couple more minutes, and then tell us why you like this program and being a part of this, and what maybe got you motivated to participate.
Go ahead.
And you gotta say your name.
I'm Artis. And the cool thing about Bike Club is it's not just like it's not just like fixing bikes. We do other fun stuff, like we go on bike rides. And like the other day, we had this guy. He came with like a blender on the back of his bike, and we made smoothies at like the end of club. Seriously? It was pretty cool.
Yeah, blender bike. They
weren't that great, but
bike grease gun.
So do you just randomly like ride around, or do you have like do you really want to see and visit places when you go out for bike rides?
we just pretty much go wherever we feel. It's like if we want to like go to the beach, we just go there.
So it's not planned. You just go for it.
Yeah. So when we do ongoing rides, we decide then that right then and there, where do you guys want to ride? Let's go to the beach. Let's go to Summerlin. It's we decide as a group. Yeah. Gives it a sense of adventure, Nice.
What with the rain? Did you ever?
I love biking in the rain. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted that answer.
All right. My name is Martin, and I joined the club mainly because of my brother. And at that point, everybody knew me because I was my brother's brother, But then, I got to hang out with the kids at the club, and one thing that I like a lot about the club is that, you get to do what you like, but at the same time you get to hang out and meet new people every single day that come over with their bikes that are broken, and then they see you in the hall and it's like, oh yeah, you're that one kid that knows how to fix bikes. And, I think that's really cool.
That's very cool. Nice job. Put your hands up. I love that. Who else we have?
We got Cade right here.
Hey, Cade.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm probably the newest member of SBC in the room right now, and I think it's necessary for more people to see the importance of biking, and in Santa Barbara, it's just the ideal way of getting around, to be honest. I mean, with everything so close, there's no other better way of getting around, and it's the environmentally and socially responsible way to get from place to place. So I really enjoy, that I'm here with all these great people today.
Do you guys bike to school?
Yeah, I bike everywhere I go, actually. And
Okay.
I'm a local. I've been in this town for 17 years, so I just know like the back of my hand. And like they're saying, whenever you want to bike, it's the freedom that it gives you. It's empowering to be able to go wherever you want at any time in this beautiful city that we all live in.
I like him.
Yeah.
I want to be a co-host.
All right, so I'm Francisco. I might be the oldest one here in this program, I guess. Yeah. I've been here like almost 3 years probably, and I got into this group by my brother, and as well as my sister. They both been presidents for 1 year, I guess. And yeah, I've been riding bikes for a while now since I moved here.
Yes.
Nice.
Frank.
All right, let's get Christine back on the horn. Christine, we want to help you. How can we help you? You're on our site.
Yes.
How can we help you? What can we do?
Well, this is a great group of kids. As you can see, they do a lot for the communities. They've been helping me with my bike program. They fix bike for other kids. As the education director for SB Bike, I have programs in the junior high and elementary school where kids learn bike safety and they earn a bike at the end of the program. So all those bikes have been fixed by those kids you just heard of.
Nice.
And every year there is a national youth bike summit where kids from all over the U.S. meet in one spot and talk about bikes. Santa Barbara, Sergio, you heard, went to New York City 2 years ago, and it pretty much changed his life.
I got the opportunity to go to New York City 2 years ago, and we pretty much met with other kids around the country that were doing the same thing. That were part of a bike club, part of a bike program. And like Christine said, it really changed my life. I learned a lot. I found out there's other kids my age, doing the things they like to do. The same thing that I was doing. I love doing this, and at the same time, they were helping out their community, which I think is very important.
So anyway, this year the Youth Bike Summit is not in New York City. Sorry, Laura. It's in Minneapolis in May over Memorial Day weekend, and we really want to send our first female president to that Youth Bike Summit.
Yeah.
So that's why we are here hoping to raise some money for them.
Yeah, it'd be great to go over. Just like Sergio said, it changed his life, and I don't doubt it. I would like to go, show what Santa Barbara is about and tell them about our bike club,
Cool. I'd like to give them a quick bike safety test.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you come up to this mic here. Martine, which side of the road are you supposed to ride on?
The right side.
Okay. You're next.
Oh
And I say that I ask these questions because a lot of people don't seem to understand that when you are driving on a one-way street, it doesn't give you the freedom to drive on the left-hand side of the road just because everybody's going in the same direction, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
As he said, you're supposed to drive on the right-hand side of the road.
Yeah.
Unless you're making a turn. Do you know that you are subject to the same laws and the rules as automobiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good.
That's good.
We'll do one more here. Swing the mic over there.
Okay.
And let me ask you, what is the, and of course people listening won't be able to see this, so we'll describe it. What is the hand signal for making a left turn?
Well, the hand signal for making a left turn is to hold your left arm straight out.
Yeah.
And,
Correct. That's correct. That's correct.
I had to think about it.
Okay. And what is the hand position for stopping?
For stopping, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's like this.
Putting your which arm?
The left.
The left arm down, almost to your side, but actually slightly extended. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
So I have a question for, now we know how to be a nice biker to the drivers. What can drivers do to make your world better? What is your pet peeve?
Getting run over.
A big one is just being aware, that there are other people using the road. A lot of these drivers are on their phone, that
Texting.
Which is illegal, of course.
Exactly. That is.
So stop texting. Just say it.
And cyclists also.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
You have bad drivers. You have bad cyclists. It works both ways.
What about helmets? You all wear them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Important. Yeah.
I mean, even though I don't like it messes up my nice, gorgeous hair, I have to wear one either way,
Okay, I'll ask this. I mean, I want everybody to be safe, and I think the answer is nobody got in an accident. But has anybody, gotten road pizza? No. Yeah, everybody's saying yes. So I guess that's just part of riding a bike, right?
Yeah. Well, it's the risk. It's a risk. I enjoy biking. I know. I also know that I run the risk of getting hit by a car. But just obeying the law. Being predictable will not completely erase that.
Right.
Erase the possibility of you getting hit, but it'll certainly bring it down.
And I'll share one phrase I think that's extremely important in all situations when you're cycling or walking or even in your car. You make a maneuver not because the law says that you should or the light is green or what have you, but in all situations when it's safe to do so.
Exactly.
That's when you make the maneuver, in addition to if it's a green light, if it's a red light, and so on and so forth.
Laura, how can we? What's your phone number in case anyone wants to call and reach out and maybe drop a couple of $100 your way to help you get to where you want to go?
Well, my phone number is 805-689-4548, and you can also go to our link, which is sbbike.org/contribute.
Nice. Thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoy the T-shirts.
Thank you.
Check out the website. This is Erica Salda. We got to take a quick little break. It's go time. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. Sloane Reali is in the house.
I'm in the house.
Yeah.
Good to be back.
How do you like our new website?
Beautiful.
You like
well
it?
done. I like
know.
the simplicity of
Yes.
it. It's clean,
Nice.
it's clear, it's easy to use.
Explain to the folks out there, if they want to get involved, how beneficial it is.
Yeah, well, right out of the gate, we've got our Teen Star people here. They're going to sign up on that Giving Back, our fundraising page, we call it. That's for our nonprofits. If you are in a nonprofit and you'd like your link on the website, you just need to contact us, teensportsradio.com or Queen of Teen. If you want to give to a nonprofit that you don't see on our fundraising page, please contact us at those same addresses, and let's get the link to your favorite nonprofit so you can donate.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah,
nice
isn't that
for
good?
being here
And
today.
we are up
You're
to-
the best.
I've missed you.
I know, I missed
It's
you
been
too.
too
You
long.
look glorious.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
It's marketing and promotion.
Yes,
I know
I
it's
could
radio.
see
You
that.
can't all see my beautiful fuchsia jacket. Go online. You can see it when you go listen to the show. Our goal is still $100,000. That's where we're
$1 million.
$1 million.
I know, you get
we're up to
you
almost
add
half
a
$1
few
million
zeros.
dollars.
Yes,
though.
yes,
And
we're
our
at a half.
fundraising events for all of these great programs and kids, athletes, creative types, community leaders.
Well,
We're so
I've got a
blessed.
lot of exciting news over the next 2 to 3 months because I've gotten a lot of yeses. So we're going to be donating some money between now and April 15th because our community is a giving community, and I love this community. And everybody's on board about giving back to the kids. So it's a win-win for everybody. And where else do you want to live on the planet? Really, honestly, we're very blessed, all of us. So. Who else did you want to take over right now? Who would you bring?
Are we doing guests?
Yeah, let's do
right
guests.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got all kinds of things going on today. Well, Kristen's going to be coming on with the college.
We're going to go with her
preparation
first,
plan.
but you brought other people.
We have our teen sport. We are on Teen Sports Radio. We have our teen star. We've got Joe is going to be coming on a little bit. Joe Lambert, the producer of that show. We've got a couple of the vocalists. Ava and Hunter are in your 2 of your top 10.
Nice.
And then we got
to put hands together for that. Woo!
And we've got another one of my favorite nonprofits, Villa Magellan, is in the house
Nice.
too. We've got Kelly and Elizabeth. They're going to be coming on in a little bit.
Oh, beautiful. We got a big show. I don't know if we have enough time, Dr. D. We might have to extend this show. No news. I'm just going to kick out the news completely. All right, let's roll it out with Kristen Snedden, owner of College Keystone. Today is February 16th. All day. Where do we need to be?
Well, freshmen, today you just recently you got your first report cards, and so you have a really clear idea of where you actually stand, not where you maybe thought you were. If you're needing help, get that help now during your freshman year to get on that cycle, get the help you need, and find where you can do that. Sophomores, start planning your summer. It seems like it's a ways away, but this next summer matters. Whatever you start in this coming summer, you can continue through and then have a few years of experience. For juniors, your testing cycle, you want to have your testing done by the end of this year. If you're still testing in your senior year, it's because you're retesting or wanting to do a little bit better. But by the end of your junior year, you should have decided SAT or ACT, either one. They're both the same. And a few subject tests. I think a lot of people don't realize you need 2 subject tests. So pick subjects that you're naturally good at and take those. Or just 1 hour quick exams. And if you don't do well, retake them. Seniors, this is so fun. It's scholarship time right now. I mean, you're done with all your applications. You're waiting to hear back from your top choices. But don't forget to be looking for extra money. One really fun site I've been spending some time on is fastweb.com. And it has some really quirky scholarships. Like if you teach your grandparents how to text and you show pictures of yourself helping elderly people become current with the digital age, they have scholarships for that. Or if you're donating clothes and gently used jeans and there are pictures of you doing that, there are scholarships for that.
Fastweb, that is?
Fastweb.com. It's a really fun, very quirky, things you would not think of, and it's outside the norm of just scholarship or athletics. So really fun things to try out there. And we have so many people in the house today, so I'm going to wrap that up and just keep it going. You're in the middle of the year, just keep it going.
All right. But if you have questions, because that's what you're... Yes. So we need to talk to the expert. How do we get a hold of you?
If you have questions, I love to talk, and my phone number is 805-680-6341, or you can email me, Kristen, Kristen, at collegekeystone.com. Happy to talk about any questions you have about the college application process.
Nice. Thank you. Woo! Going, Sloane Reali.
Next up, should we move over to Villa Magellan?
Singing.
.com. Should we do some body posing? Okay, moving it along. Right, get your motor running. I will bring my singing bowl next month when I come, and we'll do some grounding and breathing, oming, do some breathing exercises. Next up in the house, I'm so happy to have Kelly Laird back in the house from Villa Magellan, Kelly Kennedy. And we have a very special guest. We actually have one of the girls that has benefited from that nonprofit. And, some of you know my story, and just a quick recap. And the reason that this nonprofit is so dear to me is because, some of you already know this, a lot of you might not. My mom was 17 when she had me, and my dad was just 20-something, and it was there was just no support. There were no services. Back then, it was just like, you made your bed, literally, you can sleep in it and figure it out on your own. So really, really grateful for services like Villa Magellan. And Kelly, if you could just share a little bit about the house and some of the great things and how our listeners can help and support. And then we're going to hear from Elizabeth about her experience and how she has benefited from that nonprofit.
Okay, thank you, Sloane. Villa Magellan has been in the community for 33 years, since 1982, and we house women in crisis pregnancy 18 and over. They can stay in our program throughout their pregnancy up to 3 to 6 months after, and we will extend it out that 6 months if they're on a waiting list for transitional living. While they're in the program, we offer them educational classes as far as parenting, life skills, self-esteem. We have some one-on-one counseling. The counselors come in once a week that the girls see, and we also help them with their future plan, what they're going to do after their baby's born and how they're going to support themselves. So, and birth doulas. Thanks, Elizabeth. A birth doula is someone that is trained to come in and be with the mom when she's in labor or delivery and coach her through the process of having her baby. So they stay with them the whole time, and sometimes also postpartum doulas. So they'll do that and come in after the baby's born and the mom's home and help them with breastfeeding and things like that.
How can our listeners get involved and help besides donating?
Well, you can go on our website, villamagella.org, and there are volunteer applications on there that you can fill out and email to us. Or you can come by the house, 604 North Kellogg in Goleta, and ask how you can get involved and get started as a volunteer. Always, you can get involved by donating financially. You can do monthly, once a year, whatever you can afford. Donations of baby clothes, diapers, wipes, formula, anything like that, or anything that has to do with the baby is good.
We have some events coming up.
Yes, we do. We have our Tea by the Sea coming up on May 7th. It's 1 to 4, and that is Mother's Day weekend also, so Mother's Day is Sunday. If you'd like more information about that, you can go to our website, or you can give me a call at 805-964-1650, and I can let you know how you can get tickets.
Excellent. And also, you're on the Teen Sports Radio site as well.
Yes.
There's a link
we are.
Direct to your site.
How do you do your program with training volunteers to be doulas? I think that's just so beautiful that you're supporting that.
Well, we're not training the volunteers to be doulas. We have people that are doulas that come alongside and want to volunteer with us. So they offer their services for free to the women in our program because they don't have any income most of the time.
That's amazing, because doulas are just so wonderful. I had 5 kids, and so
yes, they are.
I have to speak to the wonderful generosity of anyone who's offering support through your organization. That's fantastic.
Yes, we love having our doulas, and if there's any doulas out there that would like to volunteer, just please contact us and get involved.
Great. Hey, put your hands to this. This is awesome. We've got a lot of show left, but Dr. D gave me the smushy signs, so that means we've got go time. It's Erica Salda, Queen of Teen. Enjoy those beautifully produced commercials. Thank you, Dr. D. We'll be right back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I'm your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. All right, let's keep it rolling. Sloane.
Okay, so next up we have Kelly. Would you like to, Elizabeth, and have a personal relationship? If you could share a little bit, and then we have Elizabeth get on the air.
Sure. Elizabeth is here with me today. She went through the Villa Magellan program, and then she transitioned into St. Vincent's, where she is now, which is a transitional living program where she can be a little over 2 years. So she's working now, and she has her child in their daycare, and things are moving right along for her in her future. So I'm going to hand it over to Elizabeth, and she's going to share a little bit with you about how Villa Magellan benefited her through her pregnancy.
Nice.
Woo! Yay, Elizabeth.
So Murphy's Law is finest. The day I come on the radio, I have a little laryngitis. So I'll do the best I can. I think the greatest thing Villa Magellan did for me was give me an opportunity to keep my baby. I was pregnant and homeless, and it was in the wintertime, and every door was shutting, and I don't mean to get religious, but I felt like Mary and Joseph when they were looking for some place to birth Jesus, and everyone told them no, and I was like, I was really struggling. Everything was an option. I applied and I reapplied, and I finally got in, and I took advantage of the doulas. One thing that I hated when I was there, and now I totally understand, was the dinners. We have these dinners, and you have to be home by 5 so you can make dinner for the house on your weeks. And I hated them, and now I'm in a more independent living place, and I understand the importance of trying to figure out how to balance your life and a baby and dinner. I had no idea how hard. Like, some days I just find myself picking off of her little finger foods and eating hers because there's no time to cook for yourself as a single mother. But if I've learned anything from Villa Magellan, it's that the impossible is possible. And when it gets the hardest, I look at my baby, and it is hard. Like, right now I have a minimum wage job. I get 12 hours a week. I'm struggling. The struggle never ends. But she smiles, and I don't even realize the stress is there.
What is your baby's name?
Her name is Anahit Victoria.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Her father was Armenian, so I gave her an Armenian first name. Beautiful. He has chosen not to be involved, so she has an American middle name in case she wants to go with that.
And you're giving back as well. Yes.
Yeah, I do what I can to speak out for Villa Magellan. I wish I could do more. That's the hardest part of wanting to give back and still being in such a struggle yourself, is there's so much you want to do, but it's so hard to even manage your day-to-day life.
I was just curious if you had any outside medical help or services come in, and if not, would you like any additional help in that area?
Well, we don't have any doctors or anything that come into the house. All the girls go out for their OB appointments and things like that, so we don't have any in-house volunteer type.
Okay. I just thought of it. I'm a Chinese medical doctor, and just thought if you'd have any interest in doing some acupuncture, as a house call or something like that. I know there's several other acupuncturists in the area who'd like to serve the community and do volunteer work. So there's always opportunities for that. Sometimes it's actually hard to find those kind of things. Like, we have big hearts and we want to help out, naturopathic doctors as well, nutritionists and so forth that would come to your place to help out, or see them at their place. But that's an opportunity I think that could be utilized. So if you're interested, we could talk more.
I'm totally interested.
Yes, they're interested.
So you have the contact information. Yeah. So you could contact me and come on by and could see what we
only on Teen Sports Radio. Listen, we're going to take a quick little break because we got a lot more. God bless you both. All right, we love what you do. We're going to support you in every which way we can. We're going to take a short little break. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday.
Woohoo! All right, now this is the best part. This is the best part for me. I like all the music. I'm like, jittery. Been waiting the whole time.
We got to do a whole separate.
Because we got champs in the house.
Yes,
Who do we have?
Well, we've got a couple of two of the top 10 finalists for the Teen Star show that's happening at it's this Saturday. This Saturday, February 27th, 7 p.m. We have Ava Burford and Hunter Hawkins in the house.
At the beautiful Arlington Theater, by the way.
At the Arlington. Get those tickets. If there's even any tickets left by this point. I mean, seriously. Before I go any further, I want to introduce my buddy, Joe Lambert. He is the producer of the show. I've known him for a few years. All right. He's going to share a little bit how this all happened, and then we're going to go from there.
Thanks so much, Eric and Sloane, for having us on. Teen Star has just been a real passion of mine to showcase top talent in Santa Barbara County. And it's the proceeds and the ticket sales go back to the school and the performing arts. So we're a nonprofit. We're supporting teens and trying to promote the arts. So excited to be here, and thank you very much. And really how this started very quickly is that back in 2010 there was a lot of economic crisis going on. Schools were getting cut, and I said, this isn't right. We need to do something about this. And so Teen Star, while it's a big showcase at the Arlington Theater, it's really exciting, a lot of fun, but it's all about giving back to the community and to the teens and performing arts.
Great job.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Joe. So we have the two girls here, and I just want them to share a little bit about how their experience has been. Maybe we start with Ava, because you were an alternate last year,
Yes, I
and
was.
this year you're in the top 10. So share a little bit about your experience and what's going on for you right now.
Honestly, when I first came into Teen Star, I didn't think I would make it because I was an 8th grader and I hadn't had any prior experience with performing. And when we found out, all of us were just freaking out. It was so great. In the first meeting, we got these amazing boots from Deckers. Oh my gosh.
Deckers.
Still have them. They're my favorite boots ever. Anyways, back to the singing. So it was just an incredible experience. I just learned so much about stage presence and performing that I wouldn't have learned anywhere else. And honestly, this is going to sound so cheesy, but Teen Star has changed my life. It's given me so much more respect for all the professional singers right now, and it's really motivated me to try it again this year and make it into the top 10 and be the best singer that I can be.
Good luck. You're the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Hunter Hawkins. She's new on the Teen Star stage today. And this is your first year, and you're still fairly new to Santa Barbara. Tell us what this has been like for you.
Yes, I just moved in the summer. So I had no idea that it was such a huge production and big deal in Santa Barbara. At first, I thought it was just going to be about the singing, but we're doing a group performance in the beginning of the production with all of the finalists, and we're dancing, and it's going to be so much fun. And I'm just really excited to be working with these other kids who are just as inspired by music and performing arts as I am.
Awesome. What school are you at?
I'm at Laguna Blanca.
And so what do you want to say to your teachers and friends at Laguna Blanca right now?
Thank you so much. You're all so supportive, and I love seeing you. It's just.
And where do you need them this Saturday, the 27th at 7 o'clock?
I need you at the Arlington Theater.
That's right. Ava, you didn't get to do a shout out to your school.
Oh yes, Santa Barbara High School Dawns. Please come. You've motivated me so much to get this far. You guys have to support me and come to my show.
You know what we want to do? I'll ask.
Okay.
I can't stand it. This is it. You got it. I want to hear the pipes closing with it. So put your hands together for everybody. Falk. Yeah, they're both. Okay. And that. Laura, thank you. Dominique. And, of course, Kristen Snedden. Brian Falk, I just love you. Thank you for all your support and love. All right. Dr. D, you're the best. Thank you for all the commercials. Robert Burrows, thank you for the new website. Let's close out with this. I'm going to have these two ladies. Couple of songs, and then we're going to close out. God bless Santa Barbara. We're going to see you next week. Enjoy the music.
I'm going to do If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. And I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial.
And we got one more. Hunter's going to close us out. It's been a great show. Thanks so much for being here.
I'm going to sing Riptide by Vance Joy. And there's this movie that I think you like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. And she's been living on the highest shelf. Oh, oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you gonna sing the words wrong. Woo!